So it's been a very, very long time, well over a year since I acquired this bag. And I have some pros and cons of it. Number one, this tore not a few months after me taking possession of this bag. And that sucks. I had a tape measure on here and the tape measure got caught on something. Instead of the tape measure coming off, it hooked onto the positive catch right here and tore the leather. I'm actually surprised, but hey, you know what? Whatever. Let's get into it. Let's open the bag up. Where are we at? Yes, more tools are in here. Oh wow. So this is raw. This is how my tool bag sits as of right now. I haven't changed anything around for you guys. Some stuff has been added. The Sureform was in there before. You know, I try not to grate everything. This is the one tool that I have to be careful of because it can grate the coating off of your tools. So be very, very careful. Typically this number 2 long shaft screwdriver, nice Vera, very, very nice tips to them. Let me see if I can get to focus. That knurling actually does quite a good job, and you can see I used the heck out of this thing. And the south wire, now some people may knock this because it's not a fluke or whatever your favorite flavor is, but this thing is great and I don't have recalls to have to worry about. Save my bacon before. There's one of my videos that just blew up was actually using this. So if you haven't seen it, go back and I made a video about this sucker not failing me. Could have got myself shocked a little bit. Triangle file, this little guy right here, is great because what I'm going to show you right now is I keep a bunch of these cheapy little oscillating tool blades in there, and some are just cheap. This is just a Milwaukee. I believe this came with my Milwaukee oscillating tool. My apologies, guys. I'm a little tired right now. I got sick kids and everything. I've been working hard. So you can go ahead and file the teeth on a lot of these blades and make them last longer. Now, these guys, you can turn them into sharp monsters, but when you get into these, this is a carbide tooth one. I would steer clear of trying to do it to this because you might ruin your file. I don't know. I'm not trying it. Yes, this is not impact rated, but these are. I keep a lot of adapters in here. This is a catch-all at this moment. For screws, I have this little El Cheapo magnetized end LED flashlight that is now has a dead battery, so I'm gonna have to replace that. This is an aluminum body with a steel top, and the aluminum body has actually been eaten out by the corrosion from dissimilar metals. So whoever makes these suckers right here, Nikron, yeah, just know that you're rotting your tools out. Anyways, self-centering bits, countersink set. My word, here's the measurements. Here is the part number. Milwaukee, yes, they work great. The only thing that I wish these were adjustable collar on it so you can set your depth, but it is what it is. Got me through in a pinch. This is something I also added, a digital Klein angle finder. This thing is amazing. Freaking love this thing. I actually have a couple different versions. I do keep a bunch of number 2 pencils in here. A wood finish pen. This is Provincial. These things are amazing. Sometimes you need little touch-ups in areas that you see, like, hey, let me address this. Magnesium speed square. This, guys, if you're not carrying around a speed square, you are missing out on a very essential tool. Please don't do that. And make sure you stick to the end, because I actually have added tools to this bag, and I know these tool bag loadouts can be very, very lengthy. I have a shark bite cutter right here for PACs, so that I can fix a line that comes from, I had to fix a customer line. We accidentally hit it with a siding nail. So yeah, it happens, guys. Comfort grip bolt cutters. Oh my gosh, these things are so amazing. If you haven't bought any of these, here's the part number 7122200. And Knipex is an amazing tool. I love these things. I've used the heck out of them already. My comfort grip needle nose. Here's the part number on it, 2612200. Here you go. These are amazing. Knipex just makes amazing comfort grip and other tools. All their tools to me are amazing. They're great quality. my severely used Knipex wire cutter stripper lineman combo. This is the part number right here, 13728, and this is the gauge numbers that it cuts. I had an unfortunate event where a sprinkler turned on and my bag was open and my tools got wet. So it's been a struggle, as well as I live in a humid area. I keep this little cheapy cobalt screwdriver, a little flathead in there. It's got my bacon out of a bind before. An old school-ish Stanley utility knife. Need to put a new blade in. I do have blades in the carrier. A chalk line, because you never know when you're gonna need it, right? Trust me, you're going to. And in here, stuffed away, is my Vera compact driver right here. This thing's amazing. Little Torx tip in it. If you haven't seen this, this has got a cool little guy right here. I have a video on it, and it has a carousel of bits. Their bits are of superior quality. I have one out right now, my number 2, that I use a lot. But yeah, those things, I'm just gonna drop this here because I'm one-handed it. I don't have my tripod out. Wanted to make a quick video for you guys. One of my go-tos, one of my ADC go-tos is the Knipex pliers wrench. This is the 250, so it's 8603 250. Amazing, amazing tool. One of my biggest videos. People like to run, like just totally romp on me for using it backwards. But here's the thing. Your comments are getting me views. Your views are getting me views. And you won't always be able to use a tool as it's intended in every single area. If you've ever been underneath a sink basin or anything, you'll know that. And that's where these guys come in. Here are the 7-inch version. So here's the part number, 8603180. And they're just amazing little tools. I'm one-handed right now, so it's a little hard to use. I've got to lubricate these tools up. They've been sitting in my bag. Humidity has gotten to them a little bit. Let's see what else we have in the old bag here. We have our Cobra pump pliers. This is the 8721-300. These things are amazing. I actually use this to take a Ford cooling fan off because there's a nut and I didn't want to buy a special tool, so I made a special tool and then used this to hold the other end of the fastener and spun the nut back, and it was amazing. These alligators I won from another channel, and these are the 8801-300. These things have been used and abused. Here's the difference, guys. If it's going to be in water and dirt, use these. Don't use your Cobras. As you can see, I need to get these cleaned up and oil them because they're starting to rust. I have a nice new pair of WIS aviation shears. Those things are amazing. What else do we have here? We have the Knipex. We have a set of dikes. What part number here? 7401200. Amazing. I won these. I didn't buy those with my own money. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. These nippers, I won them as well. Where's my part number? Oh wow. Okay, here we go. I don't even know if I can pick that up. 68160. And if you see my dirty hands, I've been working like a dog, and then I come home and I do things in the backyard to play, grow food, do all the numbers. What do we have here? We have our cable cutters. Oh man, I need to lubricate these tools. The humidity is just killing them. 9511200. Now guys, don't be afraid of this. You can clean this off. This is just surface rust. Lubricate them up, which I have to do systematically. You'll be good to go. Beater chisel. You always need a beater chisel in your bag because you will jack them up. An old pair of linemen, just cheap. I don't even know where I got these from. Probably inherited them from my wife's late great-great-grandfather or some other family member, because I've been left a lot of tools as well. Knipex 7201160. These are little spring-loaded cutters. These things are freaking awesome. I love these for little cutting jobs where you don't have to worry about needing a lot of leverage on them. I keep a little number 1 screwdriver in there, little cobalt. It has not broken yet, so hey, whatever. You haven't failed me, I'm not going to fail you. A little magnet that's catching all the nail ends right here. And what else? A little 10 mil. You know, So hey guys, you just witnessed I found one of my 10mm wrench. I did not know it was in there. My son may have put that in there, or I don't know. I don't know how it got in there. What else do we have down here? Nice chisel. This bag is like a bag of goodies, guys. I'd never know what I have stuffed in there. They have a hinge that I don't want. Scrap pile. Yeah, you got it. I have a scrap pile right next to me, and that's why it's there. A bunch of odds and ends. I need to dump this out. What do we have here? We have a 1/8 little screwdriver right here, a little flathead. Throw that out. Glove goes back in. Oh, you guys, don't forget, keep a pair of rubber gloves of some sort, neoprene, whatever your flavor is, in your bag, because you're going to come across something where you're like, yeah, no. I carry diamond tip hole saws for doing handicap access, like grab bars and stuff like that, so I can go through ceramic. Veto Pro PAC. Yes, great back. And in my catch-all right here, there's so many bits. A lot of them are GRK. Here's my other, these are Linux. These are amazing. I use Linux because I used to use Milwaukee and it took forever to cut through something. And then I said, hey, these are way better. I have some Milwaukee Impact sockets, or driver sockets right here. And number 2, no, that's not number 2, that's a T15. And then I have a diamond grit blade from Milwaukee for grout removal. This thing is amazing, you guys. It cuts through it like butter. This is one of Milwaukee's shockwave bits right here. I actually have broken one before. Yeah, that's the majority. Just a bunch of bits, an assortment. I carry a junky 25-footer Milwaukee tape, and if that's your favorite flavor, oh well. I don't like them, but it's my backup. I have a video on my favorite, which is the Crescent Lufkin Shock Force G2. My apologies. This is 25-footer, and this is the Night Eye. I love this because the colors are actually easier on your eyes. They don't look like garbage, and you can actually see it, especially in those dark spaces, like they engineered it. Double-sided, yes. Has a really nice grit on the catch right here for the tang. The tape blade is stupendous. Get a lot of, you can get a lot of reach out of it. Let's go over here. Let's see. My DMM, this vintage Blue Point, vintage to me. Let's say circa 2006 from automotive school. Do you carry other adapters, 1/4-inch impact adapters to create quarter, you know, whatever the flavor is. A little roll of electrical tape. And if I get past all that baggage right there, Klein drive from a 71. You guys, I do as I please, not as what other people want. So just, you know, gear wrench, metric sockets, 1/4-inch drive. These side pockets are just little catch-alls for like fasteners or whatnot. And if I flip this bag around, which I think I've loaded half of the weight off of it. Sorry guys for the camera, but I'm doing my best one-handed here. I wasn't gonna set up fancy. I have my shark bite gauge, because sometimes you do actually need those, especially when you just need to stop water flow. You just pop a cap on. I have my TP-XXL 903102 is the part number. This thing's freaking amazing. It cuts through a lot. I actually had a viewer comment about cutting through Schedule 40 and you shouldn't use it for steel, but I just want to let you know it's actually engineered for that. Reaming tool, double-sided, inside outside. It's just a Cobalt, just a cheapie. I rarely do plumbing anymore because of my state's laws. It's usually in an emergency. I have a basin buddy in here. I have an AccuCut auto cutter. These things are amazing. If you're getting into plumbing and you're an apprentice or a handyman or whatever, get you some of these. A basin buddy, inside outside reamer, tube cutters. You know, those are the common things you're gonna need. And then just had some miscellaneous screws in here. Let's flip this over. I forgot to mention they have a nice gear hook on it so that you can either suspend your bag on something, or if you need to, hoist it up to yourself. Yeah, this actually stows away. There's a flap in here and it stows away inside the bag. Oh, freaking fantastic handle. This thing is amazing. It feels great, especially when you're carrying it. I rarely use the shoulder strap because this bag, with all the tools that I put in there, gets so much weight. It's very painful on the shoulder. And if you guys watch, golly, guys, I'm sorry about that. If you watch Millis Construction's channel, he's a buddy of mine. I've carried one of his bags, and his bag's kind of heavy as well. Bosch impact drill set for masonry. Definitely need these for drilling into concrete, drilling into mortar, grout, whatever it is. My favorite Franklin sensors. This guy right here. Let me see if I can find a model. Is my favorite. I don't know. Anyways, if you see this in the store, these are the ones you want to get. It's been my most accurate to date. I carry a bunch of drill bits in there, like the fiche bits and other miscellaneous bits down there. It's just a catch-all on there at this point. But yeah, that does it for that. The bag is amazing. As you can see, it holds a whole lot of stuff. And you guys have held on for this long, so really thank you. I've made videos on some of this stuff, but if there's anything that you want to see a video on of its use, of a review on it, let me know. I have other videos to come. This was a recent purchase a few months back, the ETS EC153 Festool. I'm going to do some EDC videos, stuff like that. So you guys, just thank you for hanging in there. I really appreciate it. I know it's a bit of a long one for us these days. We don't really have as much of an attention span as we used to, because we're used to everything being super fast. But yeah, broke this on it with the tape measure. That's the only thing that I've broken. Oh yeah, sorry about that. My billet level that I carry, my little torpedo everywhere. This is an Empire EM 71.8 billet. These things are amazing. That little guy goes with me pretty much everywhere. And yeah, now I get to load this back together. Would I change anything? I'll get another one. Honestly, that's parting words right there. A big tip to you guys is the rain flap does work, but please keep your tools out of the water. Zip it up, whatever you have to do. If you're working near sprinklers, don't be like me where I didn't think it would happen to me, but an automatic sprinkler system turned on and it rusted a lot of things. I had to clean them and maintain them and oil them up. So just take care of them. They're not the end all be all of everything, but take care of your tools because they take care of you. You guys, thank you. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do the whole number. I really appreciate you. And here we go out.